Welcome to an extraordinary journey through the life of Jeff Bezos. From selling books from a garage to becoming a global powerhouse in retail with Amazon, space exploration with Blue Origin, Bezos has shaped modern commerce, technology, and media. This video dives into Bezos' rise from a fractured childhood to the helm of one of the world's most influential companies. We'll explore his business strategies, technological innovations for customer satisfaction, and ambitious ventures into space. We'll also take a closer look at his opulent lifestyle, from sprawling estates, a collection of rare and exotic vehicles, a private aircraft fleet, to a state-of-the-art super yacht, along with his efforts to tackle global issues through the Bezos Earth Fund, which addresses climate change, education, and homelessness. Join us to see how Bezos' drive and vision have not only impacted our daily lives, but also promise to shape our future. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Infinite Luxury. Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen was born on January 12, 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His mother, Jacqueline, was just 17, and his father, Ted Jorgensen, was 19. Their marriage ended in divorce when Jeff was only 17 months old. In April 1968, when Jeff was 4 years old, his mother married Miguel Mike Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who adopted Jeff, giving him the Bezos surname. The family moved to Houston, Texas. In 1970, at age 6, Jeff Bezos displayed his mechanical aptitude. His parents nurtured his curiosity, even when it led to household appliances being disassembled to satisfy his drive to understand how things worked. From 1973 to 1976, between ages 9 and 12, Jeff attended River Oaks Elementary School in Houston, where his academic abilities began to surface. He exhibited a particular talent in mathematics and science, frequently reading beyond his grade level and posing complex questions that challenged his teachers. He transformed the family garage into his laboratory, where he devoured books about science and space and spent hours conducting experiments. In 1976, at age 12, Jeff and his family moved to Miami, Florida. He enrolled at Miami Palmetto High School. Jeff excelled particularly in mathematics and science, consistently standing out as a top student. In 1981, at age 17, Jeff attended the Student Science Training Program at the University of Florida. His high school accomplishments continued to accumulate. He became a National Merit Scholar and won the Silver Knight Award. In 1982, at age 18, Jeff graduated as valedictorian of his class at Miami Palmetto High School. In his graduation speech, he shared his vision for space exploration, envisioning a future where mankind would colonize space. That fall, Jeff entered Princeton University as a physics major. His interest shifted to the rapidly evolving field of computer science. He soon switched to electrical engineering and computer science. Jeff's academic performance remained exceptional. He maintained a 4.2 GPA. In 1986, at age 22, Jeff graduated from Princeton University with a Bachelor of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Major companies including Intel, Bell Labs, and Anderson Consulting offered him positions. He chose to join Feudal, a fintech telecommunications startup, where he began to explore the intersections of finance and technology. In 1988, at age 24, Jeff transitioned to the banking industry, becoming a product manager at Bankers Trust. During this time, he continued to develop his understanding of financial markets and network systems. In 1990, at age 26, Jeff joined D.E. Shaw & Company, a newly created hedge fund known for its emphasis on mathematical modeling. His analytical skills and vision quickly impressed the firm's leadership. In 1992, at age 28, he met Mackenzie Tuttle, a research associate at D.E. Shaw. Their connection was immediate, sparked by shared sharp intellects and ambitious dreams. In 1993, at age 29, Jeff married Mackenzie. By 1994, at age 30, Jeff had ascended to the position of fourth senior vice president at D.E. Shaw. That spring, he discovered that web usage was growing at a staggering rate of 2,300% per year. Jeff methodically evaluated the top 20 mail-order businesses to determine which could transition effectively online. Through his analysis, books emerged as the optimal choice for online sales. Driven by his vision for an online bookstore, Jeff decided to leave D.E. Shaw. He and his wife Mackenzie packed their belongings and drove to Seattle. On July 5, 1994, at age 30, Jeff founded his company in the garage at his home in Bellevue, Washington. He named it to Amazon after the world's largest river, aiming to reflect his ambition to create the world's largest bookstore. In the early days of Amazon, Jeff worked with intensity and vision. He set up 3 Sun workstations on tables made from doors. Mackenzie handled much of the company's early operations, including writing checks, keeping the books, and negotiating the first freight contracts. In 1995, at age 31, Jeff's parent invested $250,000 in Amazon. Jeff had warned them about the high risk Amazon could fail. Despite this, his parent emphasized that their investment was based on trust in Jeff rather than the internet itself. On July 16, 1995, Jeff launched Amazon.com to the public. The response was immediate. Within 30 days, without any press coverage, Amazon had sold books to customers in all 50 states and 45 foreign countries. By September, weekly sales reached $20,000. Jeff focused relentlessly on enhancing the customer experience, introducing innovations such as one-click shopping, customer reviews, and email order verification. His guiding principle was to build the most customer-centric company in the world. In 1996, at age 32, Jeff continued to refine the Amazon business model. The company moved out of the garage into its first proper office space. The team expanded as Jeff hired more programmers and operations staff to manage their rapid growth. On May 15, 1997, at age 33, Jeff took Amazon public with an initial offering of $18 per share. The IPO raised $54 million for the company. In 1998, at age 34, Jeff began expanding Amazon's offerings beyond books. The company started selling music CDs, videos, and eventually a wide variety of other products. Critics expressed concerns that this expansion was too aggressive, but Jeff consistently communicated a long-term vision to shareholders, emphasizing the importance of looking beyond immediate results. In 1999, at age 35, Jeff's efforts and vision led to significant recognition. Time magazine named him Person of the Year, highlighting Amazon's influence in popularizing online shopping. The cover featured Jeff with the headline, "E-commerce is changing the way the world shops." In 2000, at age 36, Jeff founded Blue Origin, a company dedicated to making space travel accessible to private citizens. This venture reflected the space exploration dreams he expressed in his high school valedictorian speech. That same year, Jeff and Mackenzie celebrated the birth of their son, Preston. The early 2000s brought challenges as the dot-com bubble burst. While many internet companies collapsed, Amazon weathered the storm. Jeff's methodical approach to business and his willingness to sacrifice short-term profits for long-term growth proved crucial during this turbulent period. In 2002, Jeff, at age 38, launched Amazon Web Services, revolutionizing the IT infrastructure industry by offering cloud computing services. By 2003, at age 39, Amazon's strategic investments began to show financial returns. After years of reinvesting profits to fuel growth, Amazon reported its first full year of profitability, earning $35 million. The same year, Jeff's personal life faced a critical moment when the helicopter he was traveling in crashed in West Texas. Despite the severe danger, Jeff and all passengers survived with minor injuries, an event that starkly reminded him of his mortality. In February 2005, at age 41, Jeff launched Amazon Prime, a membership program offering free 2-day shipping for an annual fee of $79. This service was designed to enhance customer convenience and further cement Amazon's role in transforming online shopping. In 2007, at age 43, Jeff launched the Amazon Kindle. The device used e-ink technology to render text in a print-like appearance that made reading digital books easy on the eyes. The Kindle could store hundreds of books and allowed readers to download titles anywhere with wireless connectivity. Its launch was met with overwhelming success. The first Kindle sold out within hours of its release. In 2008, at age 44, Jeff focused on expanding Amazon's infrastructure and technological capabilities. The company's sales increased by 38% and its profits more than doubled from the previous year. Blue Origin also made progress as the company continued developing reusable rocket technology under Jeff's guidance. The space company shared a few videos of early test vehicles. In 2009, at age 45, Jeff orchestrated Amazon's acquisition of online shoe retailer Zappos for $1.2 billion. By 2010, at age 46, Jeff's foresight into digital reading materialized as Amazon announced that Kindle ebook sales had surpassed hardcover book sales. This milestone underscored the shift towards digital media, a transition that Amazon was leading. Despite challenges in the traditional book market, Amazon's strategy of embracing digital content proved prescient as ebook sales continued to climb, soon surpassing paperback sales as well. During the past decade, Jeff and Mackenzie continued to value their family's privacy. Together, they have 3 sons and an adopted daughter from China whose exact birth dates and names other than their son Preston remain private. In 2011, at age 47, Blue Origin, Jeff's space company, received significant NASA funding of $22 million to develop concepts for astronaut safety and an advanced spacecraft system. This support helped advance Blue Origin's capabilities in commercial spaceflight. In 2011, Jeff also oversaw Amazon's expansion into streaming video content, rebranding Amazon Video as Amazon Instant Video and adding 5,000 movies and TV shows for Prime members. Additionally, he launched the Amazon App Store for Android devices, marking Amazon's venture into the competitive digital commerce and app market. That same year, Blue Origin experienced a setback when one of its unmanned test vehicles crashed during a flight test. Despite this, Jeff publicly acknowledged the failure and reaffirmed his commitment to the company's long-term mission, stating that aerospace is difficult. In 2012, at age 48, Jeff led Amazon's acquisition of robotics company Kiva Systems for $775 million. These robots transformed Amazon's warehouses by drastically improving efficiency. Meanwhile, Blue Origin conducted successful test firings of its BE-3 engine, designed to power the New Shepard spacecraft, signaling further progress in its aerospace endeavors. In 2013, at age 49, Jeff made headlines with his $250 million purchase of The Washington Post. The newspaper had been owned by the Graham family for 80 years, and Jeff's acquisition marked his entry into the media industry. He emphasized that he would respect the newspaper's journalistic independence while helping it navigate the digital age. In 2014, at age 50, Jeff introduced the Amazon Fire Phone. The device ultimately failed in the marketplace. Amazon also acquired the video game streaming platform Twitch for $970 million. In 2015, at age 51, Jeff witnessed a major milestone for Blue Origin. The company's New Shepard vehicle successfully reached space and crucially landed back on Earth intact. This achievement of reusable spacecraft that could dramatically reduce the cost of space access. That same year, Amazon's market capitalization surpassed that of Walmart, making it the most valuable retailer in the United States. In 2016, at age 52, Jeff's space ambitions gained momentum. Blue Origin successfully repeated launches and landings of its New Shepard rocket multiple times, showcasing the reusability of its technology. Jeff also allowed select journalists to visit Blue Origin's facilities for the first time, providing the public with its first real glimpse inside his space company. That June, he received the Smithsonian's James Smithson Bicentennial Medal for his contributions to innovation and ingenuity. In 2017, at age 53, Jeff became the world's richest person, surpassing Bill Gates with a net worth of $90 billion. Amazon made waves with its $13.7 billion acquisition of Whole Foods Market, expanding into brick-and-mortar retail. Despite his growing public profile, Jeff maintained his focus on long-term thinking, frequently reminding shareholders that it's still day one at Amazon. In 2018, at age 54, Jeff's wealth surged to over $150 billion, prompting Forbes to designate him the wealthiest person in modern history. Behind the scenes, his personal life was changing. He began dating Lauren Sanchez, a former TV anchor and helicopter pilot. In January 2019, at age 55, Jeff and Mackenzie announced their divorce. The settlement, finalized in April, gave Mackenzie approximately $35.6 billion in Amazon stock. while Jeff retained 75% of their Amazon shares and all interests in the Washington Post and Blue Origin. Despite the personal upheaval, Jeff maintained his focus on Amazon and his other ventures. In 2020, at age 56, Jeff navigated Amazon through the unprecedented challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. As lockdowns forced people to shop from home, Amazon's services became essential. The company hired 175,000 additional workers to handle the surging demand. Jeff's personal wealth increased dramatically as Amazon's stock price soared, reaching over $200 billion by August. In 2021, at age 57, Jeff announced a major life transition. On February 2nd, he revealed his plan to step down as Amazon CEO in the third quarter, with Andy Jassy, head of Amazon Web Services, appointed as his successor. Jeff transitioned to executive chairman, focusing more on his other ventures. On July 5th, exactly 27 years after founding Amazon, Jeff officially stepped down as CEO. Just 2 weeks later, on July 20th, he fulfilled a lifelong dream by traveling to space aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket. The flight lasted just over 10 minutes, reaching a peak altitude of 66.5 miles. Jeff's younger brother Mark accompanied him, along with aviation pioneer Wally Funk and student Oliver DeMann. In September, Jeff co-founded Altos Labs, a biotechnology company focused on cellular rejuvenation programming to reverse disease, aging, and ultimately extend the human lifespan. In 2022, at age 58, Jeff continued his transition from day-to-day leadership at Amazon to a broader focus on his other interests. As executive chairman, he maintained strategic oversight of the company while allowing CEO Andy Jassy to manage operations. Amazon completed its acquisition of MGM Studios for $8.5 billion, expanding its media content library. On May 22nd, in 2023, at age 59, Jeff and Lauren Sanchez announced their engagement after dating for over 4 years. That same month, Blue Origin secured a $3.4 billion NASA contract to build a lunar lander for the Artemis V mission, scheduled to return humans to the moon later in the decade. In 2024, at age 60, Jeff's focus shifted increasingly toward artificial intelligence. He sold 24 million Amazon shares worth over $4 billion to fund initiatives across his various interests. On June 27, 2025, at age 61, Jeff and Lauren Sanchez were married. Several high-profile celebrities attended their weddings in Venice, Italy. Notable guests included Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Bill Gates, Ivanka Trump, and Jared Kushner, Oprah Winfrey, and Leonardo DiCaprio, with a net worth estimated at $241.9 billion. He remained one of the world's wealthiest individuals, ranking fourth behind Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, and Mark Zuckerberg. After becoming a billionaire, his lifestyle has evolved to include notable luxuries that reflect his success. Jeff Bezos has amassed an impressive collection of high-end real estate. Perhaps the crown jewel of his portfolio is a stunning Beverly Hills mansion, which he purchased for a staggering $165 million in 2020. The Georgian-style estate boasts 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and sprawling grounds that include a tennis court, swimming pool, and even a private golf course. Bezos' real estate empire extends far beyond Beverly Hills. In Hawaii, he owns a $78 million beachfront estate that features a 1,700 square foot guest house and a circular pool that overlooks the ocean. In Manhattan, Bezos has a luxurious 3-story penthouse, which he purchased for a staggering $80 million. He also owns a lake house in Medina, Washington, which he extensively renovated for $28 million. In 2016, he acquired the former Textile Museum in Washington, D.C. for $23 million, converting it into a residence. In Texas, Bezos owns approximately 420,000 acres, primarily the Corn Ranch near Van Horn, which serves as the operational base for Blue Origin. This substantial property gives him room for both personal use and his aerospace company's testing facilities. Since 2023, Bezos has purchased 3 properties on Indian Creek Island in Miami, Florida, worth over $237 million. This exclusive location is often referred to as the Billionaire Bunker due to its high-profile residence and enhanced security measures. Indian Creek Island is known for its exclusivity, with only about 40 properties on the entire island. The community is protected by its own police force and is accessible only via a single bridge guarded by a gatehouse. For many car enthusiasts, Jeff Bezos' collection of rare and exotic vehicles is the stuff of dreams. With a total value exceeding $21 million, his fleet includes some of the most sought-after cars in the world, each with its own unique story and pedigree. One of the most eye-catching vehicles in Bezos' garage is the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, an ultra-rare supercar valued at $4.8 million. With its striking white carbon fiber body and 1,018 horsepower engine, the Trevita is a true marvel of automotive engineering, capable of reaching speeds of over 250 miles per hour. Another standout in Bezos' collection is the Bugatti Veyron Mansory, a heavily customized version of one of the fastest production cars ever made. With a price tag of $3.5 million, the Mansory features a host of bespoke upgrades, including a redesigned exterior, custom wheels, and an interior crafted from the finest materials. He also owns a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, one of only 12 ever produced, which cost him a cool $4.5 million. Bezos also owns the $3 million Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, with only 6 of these stunning sports cars ever made. Not every car in Bezos' garage is a multi-million-dollar supercar. He's also been known to drive a relatively modest 1997 Honda Accord, a practical choice that belies his immense wealth and serves as a reminder of his humble beginnings. For transportation, Bezos travels in exceptional luxury. His private aircraft fleet includes multiple Gulfstream jets, such as the G650ER and the newer G700, collectively valued at over $200 million. These state-of-the-art aircraft are the epitome of luxury, with spacious interiors, cutting-edge technology, and the ability to fly non-stop for over 13,000 kilometers. The interior of these jets is bound to be extravagant, no matter your chosen configuration. Each model has 2 luxurious lavatories and 1 or 2 couches, certified for takeoff and landing, that facilitate a conference scenario or comfortable movie area. Every seat is made of fine leather and has a width of 28 inches. For reference, economy seats on a 3-class Emirates A380 are 18 inches wide, and first-class suites have chairs 23 inches across. Comfort doesn't end here. The G650ER has an innovative air system that delivers 100% fresh air every few minutes and an optimized cabin altitude. And with 16 large panoramic windows, some of the largest in the industry, the interior stays naturally well lit. Perhaps his most extravagant purchase to date is the Kourou super yacht, with an estimated price tag of $500 million. Kourou is a 125-meter sail yacht built in the Netherlands and delivered in 2023, is the flagship of Oceanco. It can accommodate up to 18 guests in 9 staterooms with 36 crew members. This floating palace is one of the most luxurious and technologically advanced yachts on the seas. In the early days of his wealth, Bezos faced criticism for his limited charitable contributions compared to other billionaires. This changed in 2018 when he established the Bezos Day One Fund with a $2 billion commitment, focusing on 2 initiatives: funding nonprofits that help homeless families and creating a network of high-quality Montessori-inspired preschools in underserved communities. In February 2020, Jeff made his largest philanthropic commitment, pledging $10 billion to combat climate change through the Bezos Earth Fund. The initiative supports scientists, activists, and organizations working to mitigate the impact of climate change. In July 2021, Bezos made a $200 million donation to the Smithsonian Institution, the largest private gift since the institution's founding in 1846. This donation supported the renovation of the National Air and Space Museum and establishing a new education center at the museum. Though Bezos has not signed the Giving Pledge, he publicly stated his intention to give away most of his fortune. From humble beginnings in Albuquerque to the heights of global business, Jeff Bezos' journey stands as one of the most remarkable success stories of our time. His transformation of a small online bookstore into Amazon, the everything store, changed not just how we shop, but how the modern world functions. Bezos' pioneering work in cloud computing revolutionized how businesses operate, powering much of the internet we use daily. His business principles, customer obsession, long-term thinking, and willingness to be misunderstood have influenced a generation of entrepreneurs and corporate leaders. After stepping back from day-to-day operations at Amazon, Bezos turned his considerable energy and resources toward his lifelong passions. From making humanity a spacefaring civilization through Blue Origin, throughout his career, Jeff Bezos' mantra that it's always day one reminds us that the greatest opportunities still lie ahead. Jeff Bezos' story is not merely one of wealth accumulation, but of constantly reimagining what's possible. He has helped shape the world we live in today and the future we're building for tomorrow. If you enjoyed our journey through the life of Jeff Bezos today, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Infinite Luxury for more insightful stories about influential figures. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.